Action. All right. So we're back. The moon is going to be full. We're going to do a nice set of lunar asanas. So we start out with the Dhyana mudra, hands in the lap, like so. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. We've got Banu to my left, your right. We have baby probably trying to escape. Come here, baby. Come here. Meditate, please. Come here, baby. Come here, she's in a kind of grumpy mood today. Oh, there she comes. There's a good girl. All right, good. So, there, oh, okay, I got more bribery. Jeez. Okay, here you go, buddy. Nobody can find their treats. Let's see. Oops. So as I mentioned, I think last week, it's hard to meditate in a video. And I don't know how long you want to meditate, so you should pre-meditate. That's the term we're using. So pre-meditate, a little bit here, and then we will we'll get right into our warm-ups, you guys, because we're losing our light, if you can see. I'm going to grasp my feet, lengthen the spine, and then fold over my legs. So both these cats have been asleep all day, so they're probably going to leave. They'll probably leave. But we'll see. Let's come up, go right into our camel ride. We won't do a ton of these because we're going to do Tibetan Rite number 3, which is very similar. So just do a few of these. Really articulate the spine. Go into a rolling motion. So we were doing a rolling motion of the spine in our lunar asanas long before we did it as a natural movement pattern. Because it feels like the phases of the moon, right? All 4 chickens are here. Closest to the camera, that's Coco. And then a little bit further away, Rita. Becky tried to make an appearance, but Coco shooed her away. Fauna, to my left, your right. Yeah, Banu, where are you going? Let's reverse that movement, the rolling movement. Come here, Banu. Come here, Banu. What are you doing? Banu, come over here. Yeah, everybody's a little squirrely today. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up with no animals. Oh, Banu's over there eating grass. That way we may see a barfing incident. All right, next time you come to the front, release your feet. We'll go around one way. We'll just stay going in one direction. Bring your hands to your heart. Nice stable core. Come here, baby. What are you doing over there? Come here, baby. You're just going to get in a fight with Rita. Baby, come here. So then we'll take this movement deep into the core until it disappears outwardly, but you can still feel it. In the Chinese traditions known as Dantian rotation. There's Fauna. Fauna's right here in front of me. Let's go around the other way. Come back, Benu. Oh, jeez. Come here, Benu. Hang on. Keep going. Okay, we're going the other way. Come here, Benu. Come back. No amount of bribery. All right, we lost Benu. Sorry about that, you guys. He prefers the dojo. He really does. So we're going in the other direction. The movement is outward now. It's external, as they would say. Back here a little bit bigger. Right, baby, you're a good girl. All right, hands back to the knees, and then deep into the pelvic floor. One more time around. Great. Switch your legs. Whoa, what was that? What was that? Huh. That's very strange. Everyone's on alert. Not sure why. It's really weird. I don't know what that was. Well, maybe we'll look at that in slow motion. So, yeah, why don't we look at that in slow motion now? Well, that was weird. Let's grasp our feet again, tuck our feet, and then walk our hands out. Well, that was pretty weird. Oh, look at Coco. Let's come back up. Huh. So we've run out of cats. We still have chickens. We gotta have animals, otherwise we'll just do it some more tomorrow, or go to the dojo, one or the other. But let's continue on right now, as long as we have chickens. And come here, Banu. Come here, Banu. God. Do our twist. There we go. We have a cat coming back. Yay. Come here, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Don't hit the camera. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come on. Doesn't do any good over there. I'll protect you from these mean birds. Yeah. So do one more to each side. And then shake your legs out. And we'll do our first moon pose. We'll do our crescent moon twist. So I don't know if you can see my feet, but my legs are going to be in a crescent. My knee is in my instep. There's a good girl. That's a good girl. And then this foot is pointed that way. That's the tip of the crescent moon. And then I make the other tip coming back around here. Coco. Then we're going to come around at the risk of disturbing the poor sensitive kitty. I'm gonna flip my legs over. Come here. What are you doing, Coco? Come back around to the other side. So the lunar sets that we do are yin overall. No, don't go. But this one is yang, more yang than normal. Come back, baby. What are you doing? Come here. She says, no, she's not going to take the bribe. Come here. All right. So, and the reason I mentioned that is that we'll do a press up on this side. Into you anyway. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. And then just very smoothly, we'll do one more on each side. Come back, baby. Come here. All right, great. Oh, that's a good twist. So, Let's do, as I mentioned, Tibetan Rite number 3. It's a kneeling back bend. So put some, get a little more cushion for your knees if your knees are sensitive, or if your mat's very thin, or you're on a hardwood floor. But my feet are flat, and first couple times maybe I'll support my lower back. You might not even be able to see my head now, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to round forward and then arch my back and look up. So exhale forward and inhale back. Go at your own pace. You can do it as a smooth and unbroken movement, or you can hold a little bit at each sign. Now what is she doing? Oh my God. See, now I know she's gone crazy because she's running away from stuff. Oh, and Fauna just moved the camera. I swear, I think she did. It looks like it's at a different angle. It really doesn't matter at all, though. I think we're still good. Make sure you open your shoulders as you go back. So round the shoulders forward and then roll the shoulders open on the way back. And this will be our last time coming back. So open the whole chest and shoulders. And then come to neutral. Here she comes. Come here, baby. Oh, she's running the gauntlet. She was about to go right through the chickens. She's taking the safe way. Come here. Come on. Glad she came back. I was going to actually head inside. No, good for you. That's a good girl. Okay, so now we're warmed up. We can do our upward facing rabbit. This is a classic fertility symbol. So I curled my toes under to make bunny feet, and then I'll join my arms behind my back to make the bunny ears. Look up, arch your back. One more breath. And then release. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Oh, that's great. So then we'll, wow, we're losing our light. This is really neat. This is good for our lunar set. And you can't see the moon, but I can see the moon, you guys. This is so cool. So, no, we just lost baby. She's, concerned. I think her boyfriend is hanging around out there somewhere. So we'll come into our squat of the week, any kind of squat you like. In this time, this is actually, the garland is actually named after Kali. This is Kali asana. And this time our arms are depicting either her necklace or her skirt. So we won't hang out here too long. We're going to come into a squatting crescent moon. If you don't like to squat, you can come to kneeling. Please, please, please kneel if you don't want to squat. So I test the weight on my knee by holding the weight in my hands. Uh-oh, chickens are heading out. This might be our last pose, you guys. And then I go to one hand, the interior hand or the center hand, for my crescent moon. And then, if my balance is okay, I can come to here. That's enough. Try the same thing on the other side. So weight back in my arms. Extend the other leg. Nice and straight. Point the toe. Check the knee. This one I might not do it on this side. Well, let's see. So far, so good. You can look at your foot or you can look at me. All right. Excellent. Good, good. So let's come up to a hanging forward bend. So you know what we're gonna do? Why don't so as I'm hanging here, you can be starting. No, I take that back. I was gonna say you could have a water break. No, I'm gonna hang here. And then since we're losing our light, we're going to switch over to the dojo, but we're going to come up using our fierce pose. So don't come up yet, just hang out here with me. And then through the magic of editing, the next time you see me, we'll be hanging out in the dojo, and then we can come up using the fierce pose and we can all get a sip of water together. All right, that sounds like a good plan. So hang, relax, and I'll see you shortly. Okay, we are back. And so let's come up. So we're at the dojo. It's freezing over here. We had technical difficulties, so the sound and the camera is different. We'll see what happens, how this works out. Let's come up to standing using our fierce pose. So I'm going to go down. I've got my feet together, which makes me less stable, but it allows me to press my legs together. See if that, feel the difference. You don't have to do it this way. You can just try it this way. My arms are up here. I'm not in a full squat. I'm down as far as I can go with the heels still down. And then let's start to come up, breathing. Okay, I usually go up too fast at the start. So I'm consciously trying to stay down. So as I reach up, I'm pulling my tailbone down. If you saw that, it just sort of straightened my posture out a little bit. I'm about halfway up. So this slow movement is actually another form of proprioception, because when I go up too fast, it's because I'm not really aware of where my body is in space. So it feels to me I'm about 3/4 of the way up. I'm probably higher than I think I am. So there's that meditation that we might try sometime. I'm nearly to the top here. There's a meditation where you move your hand very slowly towards your head. And at one point, this really slow movement with your eyes closed, you don't know where your hand is, and it feels as if your hand passes through your head or enters your head, because it's a trick of proprioception. So I'm nearly to the top. So I'm going to take one more breath, then exhale, press up the rest of the way, then reach up. One more breath, and then lower the arms. Okay, so we never know how that's going to turn out. I like that one. Oh, there's Banu. Oh, he's doing his mirror gazing. That's his form of mystical meditation techniques. So let's see, what were we going to do? Oh yeah, let's do our full moon pose for stability. Okay, so feet are a little wider than shoulder, and they can be angled out in line with your thighs there. And I'm going to sit down without actually sitting down. I sit down a little bit, but I continue to sit down without the body going down. Okay, arms are out. Pull the arms back, opening the chest and shoulders. This is our full moon. Okay, and then again. So if I feel like I'm turning the pelvis under, pulling in the abs, and then the tailbone drops, but then correspondingly, the top of the head pulls up. Okay, so you should feel the spine lengthen in a really nice way. And so that also brings the weight into your quadriceps, and you feel there's a certain alignment now where you're aligned more through your bones than through your muscles. Okay, so your connective tissue can just line your bones up. So we could stay here for quite some time. When you get the alignment right, suddenly your muscles seem to not do as much work. That's just a little trick. There's a lot of that in Tai Chi. But see, we don't always do that in yoga because we're trying to work our muscles. We're trying to get a little workout out of this. But in Tai Chi, you don't really want to work out. You want to have it be effortless. So I'm going to pull my arms back even further, widen the legs out, engage the muscles again. One more breath, and then exhale, press up. Okay, good. That's our full moon. So right into a balance. Now that we're stable, this would be Durga. Mother Durga riding on her giant tiger. So if you saw the iconography, it would make more sense. Her tiger's kind of going off in this direction. So for her to ride side saddle, that turns her back towards us or you. Okay, see? And then she's holding on to her big array of She's holding on to her array of weapons. Okay. So I always tell you guys not to struggle in your balances, but that was okay because there's no downside. It's not like I'm in the middle of a stretch. I'm not balancing and stretching simultaneously. It just didn't look good, that's all. All right, so she's got her weapons in each hand, and talismans, 18 arms worth of different stuff. Each object has its own purpose. All right, I'm going to come down before I lose it. Great. Okay. You know what I didn't do? I didn't spread my toes. My toes were clenched together, so I'm on like a peg. That's no good. Right, Benu? He's out on his feet. He's in a standing meditation. That's so cool. That's so cool. Baby was here before, but her energy is really high. Benu keeps us nice and grounded. Okay. All right, it was a little bit better on this side. So, if you were really riding a tiger, you'd be facing this. You'd be facing where the tiger's going, but she's facing us. Durga is a really powerful protector goddess. Well, I lost it there. I just wanted to let it go without struggling. Okay, great. How about, let's see. Let's do another balance. Come back to a stability pose. 5-pointed star. We'll do the revolved or the reverse half moon, one of our many versions of the half moon balance or half moon pose. And you know what? I think, even though I'm not super steady right now, first we'll do all of our assists, and then we'll try it without the assists, just for fun. So the first assist would be to go to the wall or get a chair. Barring that, if you want to try it without the wall or the chair, turn both feet in one direction. And then, so see how we're lined up? See this line here? We're going to go around to here, and then not in line here, but off, a little bit off. That's the first way to make this easier. Next way is hand at the hip, and you feel the center of gravity just drops quite a bit. Bend the knee, that's another one. And then allow yourself to slowly plant that hand so we're not cartwheeling. Okay, put a lot of weight in that hand. The final assist is to bring the other hand down if you need it, and then press up with the supporting leg, straighten the supporting leg, this leg comes up. Now, if we were doing the normal half moon, I would turn towards you, but we're doing the revolved or the reverse half moon, so it's this hand down, and I'm turning away from you. It's opposite hand, opposite foot. So you don't have to think about the left and the right. Yeah, this is a weird one. I'm not really even trying to look up at my hand. It's a little bit, I can try. You barely can tell. And you have to focus on what you're doing, not what I'm doing. Anyway, how about one more breath here? Bring that, so both hands coming down. Bend the knee, the foot comes down, and you can press yourself up. Okay. Great. What did you think of that, Anu? He's not impressed. Okay, same sequence on the other side. First, a nice deep breath. Settle. Okay, heavy. Turn. Pivot the feet. Rotate around. Hand to the hip. Bend the knee. Hand goes down. If necessary, other hand down. Straighten the legs. Opposite hand, opposite foot on the floor. Or think of it another way, turn away from me. Finally, last, look up at your hand, unless that really throws off your inner ear. Where you going, man? Come back. Off he goes. We lost him. Maybe we can bribe him back. One more breath. A little easier on this side for me. And then up we come. So as I promised, we'll try it just for fun. I'll show you, and this will be fun because it might not work. But I'll show you the, without any assists. Okay, so, and we'll try to do it gracefully too. So it's back to the first side that we did. Okay, and I'm going to go right on my center line. Whoa, no. Oh man. Yeah, I'm very unsteady here today. Good enough. Okay, and then come up a little more gracefully. And then try the other side. Ugh, not too bad. But it's still, my hand is not in line with my feet. That makes it really hard. That's really tippy. And let's go back up. All right, anyways. Okay, so before we come in, pull the arms back. And then, remember, you can walk in. If you hop in, it's not really a hop, it's our float. So float up. Great, effortless. Wonderful. Okay, so now let's do our Jiben Gong. This is from China. This is our teacup exercise. And now we don't care if all the spinning makes us dizzy because we've got our balances out of the way. All right, here we go. So it would be great. So we have our imaginary cups of tea, trying not to spill them. It would be great if we could just go like this. This feels kind of nice in your wrists, but no, it's from Bagua. So there's a spiraling here. My fingers are pointing back at me now. So if you've done this before, just enjoy the feeling. If you haven't done it before, it's not an arm movement. My whole body is twisting and turning and bending to make this happen. If you can't figure it out, just watch one hand and not both hands. And then finally, if maybe you have a little dyslexia, I'm going to just turn away from you. That helps a lot of people. Here he comes. Bend his back. Just like old times. What are you doing? I'm going to change directions. I'm going back around the other way. Who is that cat? So if you spilled your teacups, it doesn't matter as long as you understand that your palms, we're trying to keep our palms facing up. And the only reason we're doing that is to increase our twisting and turning. Oops, where the heck did I go? I got backwards. Oh, I just went backwards. That's really crazy. Uh-oh, what's going on? Okay, that's good. Uh-oh, I'm sorry, I went backwards. I didn't know you could even do that. All right. How about one more time around? I'm going to go real slow. So remember, in the Middle East, this is considered, they do this with candles instead of teacups. They do this in belly dancing. I think the Sufis do it as well. So this now is a standing meditation. Imagine your cups of tea heavy in your hands. You can feel their warmth, the warmth of the tea. You can feel some tingling in your hand. This is all evidence of moving lots of chi, which obviously that exercise turns the body into like a chi pump. You're just moving chi all over the body. It opens all the channels. So remember, in the Chinese traditions, they don't lie on the floor to meditate. You can go into deep meditation standing. You're not gonna fall over. But remember, my legs are not locked out. They're bent. The tailbone is dropped. I'm pulling up simultaneously to lengthen the spine to feel. You can feel the chi race up and down the spine when you get it just right. So what we'll do now is you guys can take another water break, and then I'm just going to drop into hanging forward bend while you take your water break, and then we will meet back out with the chickens. See who's going to join us out there. I think that's it for our standing poses. You're enjoying your water, or maybe you've got tea. And we'll see you shortly. All right, we're back, and it's actually the next day because we lost our daylight, and it's beautiful. It's full moon sunset yoga. So we'll see if we can get this done while we still have light. So we're in the hanging forward bend, and let us come into downward facing dog. And remember I said this set is a little more yang. It's yin, but it's on the yang side of yin. So we'll lift the leg dedicated to Lakshmi. We always honor our goddesses when the moon's full. Sometimes we bend our leg, but not today. Keep the leg straight, even if you have to lower it a little bit. I know my leg's not perfectly straight. We can do what we can. Let's lower that leg. Bring the other leg up. The cats are so bored. They're so bored. And so I had to switch to a different camera. I hope you can hear me and see me. We'll see how it turns out, you guys. It may not, I may have to do this all over again. The other one just froze up completely, crashed completely. Okay, one more breath. And then how about, let's see. Let's work our way into our crescent moon, okay, slowly. So bring one leg forward, float one leg forward into lunge. All in one movement if possible. Maybe not. Maybe not. You can see I've got two kitties here with me. Banu has been asleep all day. All right, so let's so we'll work our way to crescent moon. As much or as little as you feel like doing. Drop the knee, flatten the foot. Come up to here. Hang out here. You probably won't be able to see me when I go up here, so it doesn't matter if you can't see me. It's just about the chickens and the cats anyway. Hands together, fingers pointed, hands back, hips forward. One more breath. Look forward, hands to your heart, hands back down, curl the back toes under, press up to lunge. Hey, cut out, you guys. And then step forward to hanging forward bend. Or no, actually, we started in downward dog, so let's step back to downward dog. And then forward to lunge. So I'll rewind that, but it looks like Becky packed at Fauna, or I mean Rita, which is crazy because Rita seems to be like the leader of the pack. So, but it's weird, you never can tell who is actually dominant. So let's go knee down, hands to the heart. Either stay here or up to here. One more breath. Gaze forward. Hands to the heart. Hands back down. Curl the back toes under. Up. Back to downward dog. So I told you this set is a little more young. So what that's going to mean is I'm going to see if I can power through from here to plank to side plank and then side star and then the other side without resting. And you can rest or modify however you want. And this is the only set that we do this in, but it can't hurt to just work on our endurance a little bit. So, and remember, it's not about strength; it's about proper alignment. And also core stability. That's more where what we're working. So, down to plank, and then side plank. Oops, gotta find a good spot. How about there? Yeah. And then side star. Baby, don't knock me over. Did you see that? She tried to knock me over. On purpose. Alright, and then I'm going to come down. And then to the other side. Find a good level spot. Oh, they're fine. How about one more breath? Back to here. Back to here. And then we'll rest in child pose. Good job, good job. Thanks, Menu. how about our rabbit pose? Let me find a spot where I'm not going to get dirt in my hair. There's a good spot right up here. Okay. Okay, this is good. Roll forward under the crown of your head. 3 versions that we know of, maybe 4. First, classic hatha, hold the heels. Second would be walk your legs away, hold your ankles. Everyone's favorite seems to be you're up on your toes, that makes bunny feet, and then make your bunny ears and try to relax here. One more breath. And then come down. All right. So, technically, we already did a side pose, yet we can make our half moon movement because it's such a satisfying movement. Isn't it great to have Banu here? He's so calming. Uh-oh. So baby monster's outside of our little enclosure now. I wonder if she's going to harass us. No, I don't know where she's going. Okay, how about one more time up? This time as high as you can. Nice side stretch. Pull that front leg back. One more breath. Come on down, start your other side. So Fauna's gone. So unfortunately, poor Fauna is the lowest on the pecking order. So she may already have gone back to the coop to try to reserve a good spot for herself. But what she doesn't realize is they're just going to bully her out of the way anyway. It's good that people don't act the way chickens do. But I mean, they do some, oh, here she is. They do sometime in schools or prisons, but that's not a good thing to emulate. Hierarchical behavior is a learned behavior. That's not an instinctive behavior. We are instinctive cooperators. You guys don't let anybody tell you different. We are instinctively cooperators, and it's in our instinct to get along and to not fight. Let's stay at the top here. Okay, and then come back down. Great. How about 2 more poses and we'll be done. So we'll do the bridge. So remember how we've been doing our bridge, articulating the whole spine. Start at the tailbone. So when I say tip the pelvis, this is your pelvis, tip it like that. Okay. And then the tailbone comes up. Already 6 or 7 vertebrae have left. I went too fast, but you don't have to. Or we could say, let's try it again. Come back down, pull the abs down, tip the pelvis, point the tailbone towards the moon, and now 1 vertebra at a time with control. That's better. Much better. Come up as high as you can. Tuck your shoulders under. Lift the leg to Lakshmi. One more breath with this leg. And then the other leg. So what I was saying about hierarchical, so cooperation versus domination, this is not hippie talk. This comes from studies, you guys. Really careful anthropological studies. One more breath. Down, so come back down nice and slow. Okay, so remember, this is the set with the challenging poses. So I'm going to try a really lame version of the wheel, but I don't seem to be making any progress, so it's all we're going to get. So see, my hands are back like this, and then I'm going to come up as though I'm going to do the. So you have options. You can just do another bridge, or you can go into your full wheel, or you can just kind of struggle the way I am. Don't leave, Banu. You just have a little bit longer. All right, so give this a try. Here we go. So this is sort of a pose, what I'm doing. It's kind of a pose. Not really. Better than nothing. One more breath. Whatever you're doing, come on down. Excellent. There should be a different name for the pose I just did. So, hug your knees to your chest, please. And we'll go into our final twist. Knees to one side, head to the other. So great for Banu to hang out with us. Slowly twist to the other side. I'm really anxious to see how this video turns out. Cross your fingers, guys. Oh, there goes Banu. If Banu's leaving, that must mean we're just about done. Unless I can bribe him to come back. Banu. Here, Banu. A little bit longer. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, he's come back. Yay. Okay, knees back to center. So remember, I'll leave you to meditate by yourselves. So I'll give you your proverb first. And and our Mongolian monks oming, that was a copyright violation, so I can't use that. You can om on your own too, all right? And I'll om once you've started meditating. I'll get you started, and you can om on your own. But our moon proverb for this month is a Hindu proverb. Okay, when you're ready, you can collapse down into your corpse pose. So our proverb is, and I hope you can hear me, before you judge a man, walk 2 moons in his sandals. Say that again. Before you judge a man, walk 2 moons in his sandals. And namaste. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Enjoy the full moon. Thank you for your interest. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. And we'll see you either at the park or in the next video. And namaste, you guys. On